In today's video, I'm going to give you 3 tips, 3 strategies that's going to help you get rid of knee pain and avoid knee pain, even if you haven't got it. So, you've got your saddle height correct, you've got your fore-aft correct, you've even got your saddle shape correct, but suddenly knee pain comes on. Out of the blue, it just arrives, okay? Like the sun in Scotland, it just appears. Shock, horror, what's going on? Look, I don't want that happening because this leads us down a dark path. You're going to alter your saddle height, you're going to alter your fore-aft.
You're going to get frustrated, you're going to stop cycling, you're going to take up golf.
No, please stop. Oof, rewind. Let's move on. We're going to fix that knee pain. This is the secret bike fitter's tip. Yeah, for over 20 years, I've bike fitted professionals all the way down to beginners. And this happens to most riders at some point because they neglect what I'm about to tell you. You're not going to neglect subscribing to the channel, are you? No, you're part of my mission to impact with 1 million people, put them in the 1% club. And this helps. Healthy knees, more cycling. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. Okay, look, why have I got the pelvis here? This is the boss. This is the boss in the relationship, and your knee is the slave. And everything that happens here is going to impact on the knee. Do you remember a game, Skeletrix? Yeah, you press the little lever and the car goes round the track. Who the hell can get the car to go round 2 times or 3 times? It comes off the track because we all want to go fast. Well, your knee is the same. Your patella floats and it's attached with patella tendon. I've heard of that, coach. Right, that tracking has gone off. And that tracking by going off is creating friction, it's creating inflammation. It's suddenly giving you knee pain. Why? Because you're not applying a strategy of science around your joint. Look, your knee is pretty shitty, isn't it? It's like that cousin that just arrives at Thanksgiving or Christmas. You haven't seen them all year and you're thinking, oh shit, look who's at the door. You know the one, okay? Because with the knee, it's okay for cycling. We're moving in one plane. Flexion, extension. When the leg is straight, the quadricep is working. So that extension phase, when the knee bends, yeah, the hamstring works. But the thing is, in cycling, it becomes over-dominant, over-reliant on quadricep. And you're loving it. You're going, look at my thighs. I'm getting muscles on my thighs. But your little hamstring, okay? Your little hamstring's getting weaker and weaker. And this quadricep's getting stronger and stronger. Have you ever been to the gym? Even if you've not, you know about antagonistic relationships of muscles. A muscle can only pull. It can't push. You have to work the other muscle. So if you go down the gym trying to improve your biceps, look at that. Like a fucking pea in a straw, okay? But you've got to work the tricep. And cycling, we don't think like that because we're not going to the gym, but it's happening. The quadricep is already 4 against 1. So it's already a bully. Let's stand up to bullies. No more knee pain. So you've got to do this, okay? You've got to understand 3 real simple points that I'm going to share with you. Number 1, your quadriceps become over-dominant, so the patella is tracking out of line. It's a Skeletrix car that's never even going to do the first corner, never mind 3 laps. It's gone. And that friction is giving you inflammation. So what you've got to do to fix this, and again, this might be IT band pain as well you've got, because everything's been pulled out of line. You've got to look after the hip flexor. You've got to make sure that your quadricep and your hip flexor increase in their mobility. So we're talking about nothing more than stretches through the quad. But we've got to get deeper into the hip flexor. We've got to make sure that we've got a strategy daily. Twice a day, 3 times a day. I don't care that you're short on time. If you've got time to ride, you must wash your bike and look after your body. That's the way it goes, because there will be a day when pain comes knocking at the door. First class delivery. Here you go, sir. I've got knee pain for you. You're fucked. Because you didn't do the work, okay? You didn't pay for the stamp or whatever. You know what I mean, metaphorically. So, daily. Look after the mobility of your hip, and that poor slave, the knee, will be protected. And you might even get rid of any IT band problems as well. Number 2 is your ass. I want you to win the award of Ass of the Year rather than Asshole of the Year. Yes, you're going to work on your glutes. You're going to work on them daily. Glute bridges, you're going to work on squats, even body resistance. Do it. If you want to improve your cycling and safeguard your knee so that you can be cycling while you're 100 years old, you've got to do this, okay? You've got to understand this antagonistic relationship that's going on in your joints, and cycling overloads unfairly the quadricep. So protect the glute, develop it, develop it, develop it, because as we sit on the bike, this allows us to increase our posture control, but it also allows us to master pelvis control as well, which helps the knee. It's super important. So I don't care how great your FTP is, I don't care how strong you are, you've got to look after that glute off the bike as well, okay? Do the work you'll safeguard your knee. And number 3, quite simple, do the antagonistic work for the partner muscle around the knee. The hamstring stretches, strengthening work, resistance. I use TheraBands. I've got them lying around. You can find hundreds of drills for it, and you do it daily. You do it at the same time you're doing your hip flexor work. You can do it before you ride, after you ride. Like I say, if you're willing to ride, if you found the time to ride, find the time to maintain your body, because it will break down and it's waiting to happen. Look, that's 3 simple drills. Look after your hip flexor. Look after the quadricep mobility. Do the work on your ass and look after your hamstring. 3 simple steps that seem so easy, but trust me, in decades of bike fitting, they are the things that separate those that have got wonderful longevity and those that haven't. And I do not want you giving up cycling and taking up golf, okay? Trust me, you'll get more fun on the bike. Hey folks, look, that's how to avoid knee pain. Do you want to avoid the 5 common mistakes that I see most cyclists make? Look, in over 30 years of coaching, I've seen everything, and there are 5 key mistakes that people make, and I'm going to help you. I've got a free audio book for you. You can click the link in the description and you can go through this. Trust me, change your life, and it will stop you making the mistakes that other people have made. Okay, you keep spinning, keep smiling, and I will see you in the next video with healthy knees and a sexy ass. And if you can beat those biceps, good luck.